Again, can't really tell on this island. But it's just nice to have that little variety. Oh, they're inside each other. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is BestInSlot, and we are back playing Jurassic World Evolution on the incredibly tiny, dark, and soon-to-be stormy Isla Pena. Now, I've had a little think since the last episode, right? And what I'm thinking is that once we've established, you know, a bit of profit, we're making a little money now, but not making much. I think once we've established, say, a nice herbivore exhibit over here, that's going to be my next priority. Something that brings in a little bit of money, increases our dinosaur variety and stuff like that. What I'm thinking is that the Indominus Rex is such a big ticket, popular rating, high tier dinosaur that it might be worth focusing on straight away after that. And what we can do as well is we can use one half of the Rex exhibit, that wall there, as the wall for Indominus. So we're going to save space as well as having Indominus Rex and T.rex right next to each other, creating this incredible, you know, just high tier exhibit area for our guests to visit, who should be loving life down here, by the way. Poor satisfaction. Is it because I'm missing... Yeah, I've no dinosaur visibility. We need to get an attraction onto this, if we can. Which we should be able to do with a viewing gallery. Look at... Oh, there's one over there on the right. How is it... Oh, whatever. Whatever. I think that's important. Does that use power? Yeah, 3. What type of path is this? Yeah, that one. Cool. Okay. Just keep the path as close as possible to the building for efficiency's sake. I don't care if it seems over the top. I think it's important. No bendy paths this time. Bendy's not efficient. If you go too far, it forces you to do that, and it looks bad. But whatever, that'll do. Okay, hopefully that's enough, and then dinosaur visibility will go up, and people will complain slightly less. Right. So what we do want to do is incubate 2... Oh, I'm excited about Cosmosaurus, gotta say. We want Taurosaurus. That's our next priority dinosaur. And I think we need to make it a 100% dinosaur. I don't think we want to risk it with anything else. So we need to get it up to 80% if possible. Oh, 77, that's a 97% chance. That's fine. I'm going to click this button now and be very upset. But we're going to do it. Yeah. Did you see that? I did it. I clicked the button. I feel sick. Okay. What's going on here? Fossils? Fossils. Give me some money? Yeah, not much, but a little bit. Camarasaurus. Camarasaurus. Nodosaurus. Nodosaurus. In reality, in terms of making money and such, you should actually focus right now on dig sites you've already got. Because what we need is cash. We don't need dinosaurs, we need cash. So we want to use our expeditions to actually fund the rest of our park. Just for a little bit. Just for a little bit. Because we know what the next dinosaur we're going to get is anyway. It's going to be a Indominus Rex. Right, so we also need to start looking at getting some more power. I think we're gonna... Yeah, it's too tight, it's too tight. Camarasaurus now variable though, that's cool. It's about spending money now to make money later, so I think the first thing we do now is prioritise getting this exhibit into a good exhibit, one that people are going to want to visit, and therefore increasing our turnover in general. Then we take that increased money, make this exhibit as good as we possibly can, then we get our power, then we get our storm defense stations, then we get the Indominus Rex. It's going to be something like that. I think that's a rough plan, although I suspect we maybe want the what's it called? I suspect we probably want the electrified concrete before we get the Indominus Rex, so we'll have to work on our security tree for a little bit before we do that. Ugh. We could have Metriacanthosaurus doesn't like other dinosaurs. Ceratosaurus lives in a pair. I'm just trying to think what is the most efficient dinosaur to include. T.rex is definitely one of them. But we can't just have T.rexes, so my variety would suck. But it's so pretty! I want to see it in the light. It looks baller on Pena, but I'm really excited to get all these dinosaurs coming to life on Sauna as well. Sauna, which we know, by the way, is the biggest island in the entire game, so definitely something to look forward to. And just like last time, we're just chilling a little bit at the start. I like the sign. A little hint of yellow in it. Isla Pena. New viable genome, Nodosaurus. And our expeditions are about to return and hopefully give me lots of money, because I desperately need it. Nope. You gonna be good to me instead? Oh sweet, I can sell these. I mean, I'd rather get stuff that's useful, I guess, but... You know, I just made 400 grand from that set of expeditions. That feels pretty damn useful. I don't really know what I'm doing at this, but I'm just clicking buttons, hoping good things happen for me. Oh, where have you gone? Look at her! She's so cool! She needs to be called Rexy. Obviously. She's my first T-Rex. Did I give her a default skin? Or did I give her a special skin? Oh, this is Coastal. Okay, so Coastal seems brown. But it kind of looks like Rexy, right? It's maybe a little bit darker than usual. It's hard to tell because of the blimmin' lighting of this place. It's a shame we can't like manually put down lights and stuff. That'd be pretty cool, actually. Our dinosaur rating is stuck at 0.5. That is not going to increase until we get something else. But I am not willing to have the Torosaurus in here by itself. We can actually afford another one though. So let's get a different colouring. Coastal, which we've never seen before. And Incubate. And then once those two are done, they can go in there. They can boost up our dinosaur rating, boost up our money. Lots of good stuff.
We can close out this contract.
Lots of good stuff. How likely am I? I'm not going to get sabotaged yet, am I? No. Wetland. Excited about that. All these skins. That's the most important part of the game. And the Suchomimus. I love the Suchomimus, by the by. I absolutely adore the Suchomimus. I really do.
The Science Division is always on the lookout for ways to improve our bottom line.
I'm seeing a theme in my missions here. I just don't have the power to do it right now.
Storms, they're the first sign. An omen, if you believe in that sort of thing, which I don't. Except when I do.
I'm guessing it just means 70% of my buildings, so I think having one here and one here might actually be enough. But that at the moment is actually... We can put one in. We can put one in. But we don't want to. We want to wait until we can afford a power supply and then we can do it instead. That makes more sense to me. So we're going to hold off a little bit until we get 750 and we'll buy ourselves a medium power supply thing. Oh, now I want the large power station. Security is definitely the most important on this island. That is crazy how important it is. Ooh, some Pachycephalosaurus. Nice. Oh, that Torosaurus failed. Oh, that's so much wasted money. Oh, god damn. What was the percentage? 77 because this isn't upgraded, is it? No, that's my bad. I should have done that before. Damn. What we can do, actually, now that I think about it, is take this one off. Save a little bit more power, because we don't need it anymore. We're not going to make another dinosaur for a long time over here, right? Ah, this is good. This is efficiency. It should still be 5, though, because I added one over here. I should have done it before. Oh, I just wasted so much cash. How much do we need for the Torosaurus? 5, 6, 7, okay. And then we need food and water. But if we just get the dinosaurs in there, that'll increase my profit, and it's fine. It's fine. It's all good. It's all good. It's good. It's good. Great safety, great capacity. That's all going to go downhill. Okay, satisfaction. I think that's just because of the lack of transport rating. Dinosaur visibility has jumped up. It was 0% before, now it's 100%. If only temporarily. Oh, imagine being in that there, seeing that Rex right in front of your face. Why don't you let me look through the visitor shelter? It would make me so happy, but look how cool that is! Imagine standing there behind that glass. Very Jurassic World-esque, isn't it, when they're looking into the Indominus paddock? Oh, I love that so much. I really do. Oh, it's making me so happy. This exhibit could be smaller, I think. Although it needs a lot of grassland. But I mean, you could cut out this right-hand side, I think. Maybe I should have done that. Yeah. Money, please. Money me now. Me need money. Thank you. I know they're on the way. I know they're on the way. Come on. There we go. Oh, Torosaurus is back there. You know what I was thinking as well? if we go into these, I believe dig speed is... and dig yield. I don't think I've done that on all of them. I should go back to the other islands and make sure I've upgraded my expedition centres. Now that I think about it. Bit of gold, that's good. That's the kind of influx of cash we need. I don't know what to focus on. Polar Canthus. Polar Canthus and Nodosaurus. Two dinosaurs that aren't currently at 50%, I believe. Right. You, Mr. Buddy Boy. That is a 97% chance. If I just added it before, I would have had the Taurosaurus already. We would have been good to go, but I didn't, basically. So, here we are. This is the world we live in now. Just hear the Rex in the distance. Okay, enclosures. Yeah, we're going to need 150, and hopefully I can get a viewing vent there as well, just so we can keep our dinosaur visibility nice and high. I am generally surprised people are walking this far, but they don't seem to care. Like, as soon as we put the T.rex down here, look at all these people. They can't be having the greatest time, can they? But look at them. Hundreds of just a mass of scientists roaming around my park. This thing where the more science you have, the more scientists you have is absolutely bloody bizarre. I have no idea why they chose to do it. Like, a handful, sure, but there's like 10,000 scientists roaming around my park. It's very weird. Ooh, walk in front of this, walk in front of the light, walk in front of the light, walk in front of the light. You can just about make out the skin, how the top half is like a darker brown than the lower half. I think it's going to look awesome, but I can't see it.
Ladies and gentlemen.
What are we on now? 81,000, not bad. So majestic and powerful. I know that sounds daft, but...
Ladies and gentlemen, our weather forecast has been updated. Storm warning level has been raised.
Uh-oh. Well, I do not have a solution for that, so get over it. Basically, there's nothing for me to do there, so... sorry. That didn't take long, did it?
Repair crew reporting in.
This is why we need storm defense stations. And I have no money. I think the humans are okay though in this weather. It's just, I mean, it's just a bit of rain, right? I don't know. I've been sending people out usually during these storms, but I don't know if it's necessary. My structures are taking a little bit of damage. But,
Repair request acknowledged.
whew, boy. It's okay. It's okay. All is well. All is well. It'll pass. It'll pass eventually. In theory. All must pass in the end, folks. I think it's passed already. See, that's not so bad. We just need a few storm defense stations, just so I'm not having to spend a fortune repairing my buildings every single time. I am still worried about the twister, but if that's as bad as the storm gets, I think we're going to be okay. We definitely want to protect our power stations. I'm going to try to slip a second one in there, hopefully, or in this right-hand side. I don't know. That logo, though. It looks like a superhero building. Yeah, our profit did drop a little bit there, but we should be able to climb it back up. Both expeditions are out. It's going okay. It really is. Alright, Taurosaurus! Look at that light behind it. That is beautiful. Hello, gorgeous. This is my step one. Oh no, this is the... I can't remember. I've completely forgotten. No, this is the step one, and the next one is the... What's up, buddy? The next one is the new one, right? Let me double check that. Yeah, this is step. Again, you can't really see it on this island at all, but this is the new one. This is our coastal Taurosaurus. Looking lovely. Again, can't really tell on this island. But it's just nice to have that little variety. Oh, they're inside each other. Inside each other and loving it. Okay, that should be good for your social and everything. Yep, they are happy dinosaurs. Everything's good. Did I give them food? I did not, because I could not afford to do so. We also need to build a gate at some point as well, so my car can get in there and actually replenish the food. But my dinosaur rating has gone up by 0.3, which is less than I wanted, but it's something. It's definitely less than I wanted. Oh, fantastic. That didn't take long. There is a problem with this. I can't... Oh, I can't afford a gate. Okay. Can you please cure this? Oh, for God's sake. Wasn't that the one I was researching? Okay, how much is that going to cost me? Let's have a little look. It's somewhere in the region of 3... Nope, wrong button. It's about 300,000, right? Something like that. We're looking for avian pox, 384,000. Okay, all we have to do is sell our fossils, basically. Which is heartbreaking. Unless I got a little lucky, which I did not. Oh, we're not even far away. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Can't use that. Awesome. Can't use that either. Yes! Money! And I can afford to do both of these. Cool. Alright, that went really well. Phew, could have gone badly. Where's my research? So let's get that research now. I knew this was going to be a problem. I knew this was something I was going to have to sort out relatively sharpish. I just didn't have the chance, basically. Should always have an expedition out there somewhere. And at the moment, if they're not bringing me new dinosaurs, that is really, it is okay. Okay, well, we're up to 0.8. What's my income? Have we hit 100,000 yet? I'm on the wrong blimmin' button. 125,000, yeah, not bad, not bad. Not bad. They are both sick. It's my new one, Coastal. Nice. But she's sick. But she's so cute. She's legitimately adorable. Don't be ill, babes. Ooh. I have a big thing about lights. Like, lights in the dark just make me so incredibly happy. It's near enough a fetish, in all honesty. Oh, God. We need more power. I am curious. I kind of want to put down one of these. I just want to see how much this one will cover. If I put it here next to all these buildings, how much does that count as covering, you know? That's what I want. That's what I'm getting at. Or does it mean the entire island? Because that would be silly, right? Why would I... Like, I don't want to cover this bit here in the middle. Or... I mean, it's a lovely little tree. It is. It's a delightful tree that I'd love to protect, but it's not really my top priority right now, you know? So I want to see how much it jumps up, because this is covering 1, 2, 3, 4 out of my sort of 8, 9 buildings, something like that. So where the hell's this research? There it is.
Heading to the feeder now.
Oopsie daisy. Nope. No. Priorities. Priorities. There we go.
Task received.
39% that did. Okay, this might be worth doing just to get a little bit. Oh, we can't because I'm out of power. Okay, but that's good to know. That is good to know. Let's send out an expedition. We need to keep doing this, I think, no matter what. Actually, we can send out 2. Once this one's back from Hell Creek. Come on. Come on. Come on. They pretty much always pay for themselves, even if you don't get replica fossils like we just did. We need 750k. I think one more of these defense stations over here, perhaps, right in the middle of these buildings, if we can squeeze it in there, or just sitting here. That should be enough to hit the 70, if anything. You know, it's a lot. Saying that, what we can do is close this, turn off the power. We don't need... Look at the lights flickering. That is cool. I'm going to turn it off and on in a minute. Yeah, so we can do that instead, and this is going to make me a lot of money, which we can then use to do it, to get more power, you know? This is, I'm thinking here a little bit. I'm going to make this work, folks. Going to make it work. They're never going to fit in there, though. I just want it to hit all the buildings. But I don't want to use up too much space. Maybe we can sit... That's actually a better idea, because that's going to hit anything I build on the left-hand side as well. So I'll say a really good thing. No sources of avian pox remain. Good stuff. Send out another expedition. I got 2 out. I've got 2 out there. Cool. We're gonna have to find a few more herbivores to stick in that paddock. It's interesting, no way, because it's saying that you want your high-profile dinosaurs, but things like, say, as long as you're not going to hit your population cap, having just sheer variety and number of dinosaurs is really important. Like a single Struthiomimus, whilst not exciting intrinsically, does a lot for your variety. You know.
Done for the science division, so I guess I just did.
Give me that money, baby girl. Woo!
Some things are beyond my control. And the weather is clearly one of them. So having some warning in advance when we are facing an inclement situation is extremely important.
Inclement situation. Oh, that's actually really good.
It is a difficult situation in the best of times, but you've handled it with skill. Your reputation with the science division has earned you a reward.
Oh, and a mission, Wow.
One of our most important tasks here in the Science Division is keeping a diverse and lively selection of dinosaur specimens available for the parks. You can be of help to us here in this regard, so consider this an offer.
I really like that. That is like such a cool little attention to detail they totally did not have to do at all, and yet they did it anyway.
Great. As you know, some of our specimens break down into herbivores and carnivores. The herbivores tend to be more docile and passive. Carnivores, not so much. Our goal is to get them isolated and into their own enclosures.
I am going to focus on Chasmosaurus and Gallimimus.
We need to hatch our new dinosaurs and separate them.
Of course, it should be easy enough to tell them apart. Here's a helpful tip. The ones trying to bite off your hand, not vegan.
Very helpful, Mr. Malcolm. Very helpful. Oh, cancel that one. There we go. Parasaur finished. Okay, so that's been a good minute or so. It really has.
Some things come up that could be interesting.
Yep, no problem.
And profitable.
And profitable.
It's not only the dinosaurs that are alive here. The facility itself is a kind of organism. It needs to grow. Nurture it.
The amount of times my high school science teacher said orgasm instead of organism is just despicable. Right, I want to look at what is Chasmosaurus on? That's what's important. It must be low, right? I don't remember getting any Chasmosaurus. Yeah, it's on 20. So we're going to focus on Chasmosaurus and Gallimimus. And because we have to be so efficient, I do want these dinosaurs both at 100% before we get them out there. They have to be 85% for the quest, so we may as well go for 100 anyway. Deinonychus and Metriacanthosaurus are both 100%, so what we could do, I'm thinking in maybe this little area here, we could have some shops and stuff here, because we don't have any in this area of the park, they're all down there. And then we could have a Metriacanthosaurus / Dilophosaurus exhibit here. We saw that they can live together. I think as long as you make the Deinonychus quite strong, in terms of its health and damage and all that stuff, it will be able to repel the Metriacanthosaurus. I'm not really too sure on that, but that's my theory. We do need 3 Deinonychuses, otherwise it all goes to hell and they break out and kill all my guests. So we're going to focus on the herbivores first, the Chasmosaurus and the Gallimimus, unless I happen to end up with lots of money, in which case we can do it anyway. And I'm going to get another medium power station now, which is going to annihilate my income, but whatever. That was optimistic, wasn't it? I think we can maybe fit... Oh. I thought I saw it there. Just for a brief second. Just for a brief, shining moment. I was in love. I swear I keep seeing it. Is it clipping on something? I think it's just clipping on the wiring. Yes, it is. Okay. Well, if we can fit this into here, then, where there's... I'm just... There's no room in this frickin' park. It's gonna have to sit down here.
Numbers never lie, and yours are exceptional.
Thanks. I don't think I'm gonna build anything there anyway, so... Ooh, little tripod there. Tripod. I would have liked... Maybe I could put something there and then the exhibit can sit here and the exhibit can sit here. Why do you have no power? You just have no power. Did I put a substation right next to you? Am I going crazy? You do have power. Why don't you have power? Huh. They'll get power since this is online. Anyway, so we'll be good to go. I must have my fossils back by now, yeah. Sometimes it's... I swear, sometimes it does not tell you at all. Oh, platinum. Beautiful. That is what you want to see. Chasmosaurus, good stuff. Monstrous, less good, but it's not terrible. We sell that. Velociraptor, not that useful either. And Gallimimus, which is what we're looking for. Gallimimus, folks. Gallimimus. Is that the best Chasmosaurus one in the game? That might be better, because there's only... Tell you what, maybe we should just focus in on one dinosaur first. And that way we get to bring it in. Instead of trying to do both at once and slowly get there, if we focus in entirely on the Chasmosaurus, then we can bring them into our park quicker, increase our dinosaur rating, increase our income, and all that good stuff. Yeah? Yeah, good stuff. It's going well. It's going well. It could have gone disastrously, and it hasn't so far. I have a suspicion in my suspicious hat, of which I am not wearing, that... I don't have a suspicious hat. That, you don't get twisters until sauna. I suspect that the tiny build area and the storms on this is enough reason, and the nighttime, which kind of makes it spooky, at the very least. I suspect all of that is enough reason to not give you twisters here. Imagine a twister on this island. It would be devastating, to say the least. So I suspect that is the case, and we're not going to get twisters here, which makes me feel a whole lot better about the whole process. I think we can handle it. We just have to keep being efficient and try to squeeze things in as much as possible. I don't know where we'd ever put a monorail. I think it has to happen. I don't think you can get 5 stars without a monorail, personally. You can see in our facility rating, our transport rating is 0. Whereas a really good monorail will give you 100%. Mine was on like 97% on the last island. So that is going to have to be something. Maybe a monorail down here, and somehow try to squeeze one in up here as well. I think if we do that, we're in really good shape. We can do this! I'm excited! We're going to make this work! Bingo bango. Quiet, you. Quiet, you. Oh, and I'm excited about Chasmosaurus as well. We still haven't seen So what is on the final island then? What is locked to me right now? Pentaceratops is locked. Spinosaurus is locked. Majungasaurus is locked. Suchomimus we're going to unlock on this island. I can't think of any others. I'm sure there's more. Oh, we're going to get Indominus Rex. Maybe even the next episode if I concentrate. It's quite expensive though. We need 2 million just to research the blimmin' thing, and then God knows how much it'll cost. Well, first of all, it's going to cost a fortune to make the exhibit, you know. Okay, I don't want Camarasaurus. Well, thanks. It's giving me nothing but the fossils I don't want. Camarasaurus, that's lovely, but it's not what I'm here for. Oh, did I read Camarasaurus as... I read Camarasaurus as Chasmosaurus. That's on me. Okay, that one's only got 3 dinosaurs, so that's definitely one of the better ones. Okay. Unless there happens to be a Chasmosaurus over here, which I... So many. That's Majungasaurus right there. Spinosaurus up there. So many still not unlocked. Am I being optimistic with this? Yes, okay, cool. So we want that one, that's a triple, and we want a 4. Right, these 2 are our Chasmosaurus hunting sites, or whatever you want to call it. And I think it is important to upgrade the fossil center. No, not the fossil center. That's not the one I care about. The one I care about is Expedition Center. Whew! Died a little bit there. So that means if you do all of these, you get 50% quicker dig speed. Oh, my throat's exploding. And 50% more fossil, which is a lot. I think before the next episode, I'm going to nip back to my other islands and just make sure I've applied, because we're loaded on the other islands, you know? We can nip back to the other islands and make sure we've just applied every upgrade that lasts throughout all your buildings. So that's the expedition, the research, I believe. Yeah. I think I've only got research cost once. I really don't remember ever buying it. So if we go get all of those, it'll make the Indominus cheaper. It'll make a bunch of other things cheaper. That's definitely something I'm going to work on. What are we waiting on right now? I don't know. Nothing really. We're just waiting on Chasmosaurus DNA and saving up some cash. whilst we have money, I do want to get researching the other diseases. I'm a little worried about... Oh, I also want the... Is there anything I want here? Not really. See, that's down to 1.92 million. So I think we can knock that down to, in theory, what? $1 million? Maybe? No, that's excessive. Anyways, what am I looking for? Medical treatment. We're just going to get all of these, because at some point it'll happen, and disaster will strike, and I'll regret not having it already, you know? Well, not the dinosaurs I want, but still, a little bit of cash, can't complain. We'll get there, Cosmo. You and me, buddy. You and me. Until then, what we can do, because we do have a little bit of money for once, is we can start to set up our Deinonychus / Metriacanthus exhibit, and we can set up the monorail. That can be our 2 tasks for the next episode whilst we work on the Cosmosaurus. Once those 4 dinosaurs on the right are in, and we complete whatever mission this is, then we're going to look at bringing in the Indominus. I'm going to nip back to my other islands, make sure everything is well set up there, ready to, you know, make sure my research speed is top level, all that kind of jazz. And I'll see you lovely folks in the next episode. Cheers, much love, as always. Bye-bye. Quick little shout out at the end. This video and others like it would not be possible at all without the support of you guys watching me at home, and also everyone on this Patreon page right here who supported me in the last month. If you want to help out as well, you can do so at patreon.com/bestinslot. Every little really helps. Cheers.